Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to My Virgin Kitchen, the show that puts the oo into mousse. That kind of didn't work, did it? Catchphrase, not be doing that again. We are making something pretty unique tonight, guys. A nice meal. It's going to take quite a bit to make because the potatoes have to go in the oven for about an hour, but we are making some stuffed baked potatoes. It's a Jamie Oliver recipe, which I'll show you in a tick, with some grilled chicken with nice seasoning on, and some sour cream, chive, lemon and lime dip on the side. Nice and easy. So basically I'll split this up into three, what we've actually got on the plate here. We've got my chicken breast and some nice, I'm going to go for peri-peri seasoning, so I'm just going to basically coat that in there and put it in my griddle pan eventually, so we can just worry about that later. I've got my sour cream there and some chives, and you see a lemon and lime. The juice of those is going to go mix in with that and make a nice dip. And then the big stuff. So we've got our potatoes and a corer, so we're going to core out the potatoes. And then I've got some bacon, so 4 pieces of bacon for 4 potatoes, which is going to be wrapped. There's anchovies in there, fillet anchovies. Now they're really salty. I'm going to try one in a minute. I've never had an anchovy before, not even an anchovy pizza. So it's going to be very interesting. They're going to get wrapped up in the bacon alongside a slither of garlic. So there's 1 piece there which is going to cut into 4 slithers. A little bit of sage. In his book there he's got sage leaves, but I've just actually got little sage granules, so I'll just put a little half teaspoon in each one. And then we've got the lemon and the lime zest, which we're going to just sort of zest in there and wrap it all in, stuff it in there, whack it in the oven for an hour and see what it comes like. Oh yeah, of course we're going to season it with some salt as well. So I've got a tray with some oil on there, kind of looks like a little lake there, just sitting ready for the potatoes to go on there. So without further ado, what I'm going to do first of all is zest my lemon and lime, cut up my garlic and put little holes in my potato. Woo! Okay guys, yeah, so first of all, get my funky grater, a bowl. I'm going to zest my lemon and lime in the same bowl, okay? So make sure you zest it on the side that actually has the sharp edges on, otherwise you'll be there for hours and nothing will come off. So zest away. Okay guys, there we go. There's a bowl of lemon and lime zest. There's the evidence, the zester and 2 bold citrus fruits. So all I'm going to do now is grab my garlic, peel it and cut it lengthways, okay? So I'm going to have like 4 long slithers, which is just going to sit in with the bacon. So do that and then we'll start to core our potatoes. Right here then guys, you'll see that my garlic's cut into nice thin slices as well. Look at that, nice and thin. If I do it like that, it kind of looks a bit like Pac-Man. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the tricky bit. Can you get my apple corer? Now, I wasn't very good at stuff like this at school and I'm still not now. I'm just going to get my corer and put it in the middle of the potato like that, out the other end. Actually this doesn't look like it's going to be long enough, so I'm going to have to go through both ends and keep that little core bit to one side, okay? So let's see how we get on. There you go then guys, a live potato giving birth. Ooh, look at that, ta-da! Oh, it's going to come out eventually. There we go, did my own sound effects then, look at that, you see right through it. I need to keep this bit, I'm going to trim off the ends and they're going to form our plugs. So do that to all your potatoes guys, that wasn't so bad. Okay, and guys, as you see that we've got the 4 potatoes there all with the cores in. I've put the original cores side by side with them. As we know, all holes are different shapes and sizes. Basically what we're going to do is trim off the ends of these just to create our plugs so we can fit them in, and then hopefully it'll all come together. Okay guys, so I'm just opening up these anchovies. First time I've done this. Oh, they smell a bit minging actually. Have a look at that, can you see it? Let's pull one out. They're supposed to be really, really salty, these things. Let's have a look. Okay, you see that? That is an anchovy fillet. I've got enough in there, so I'm going to actually try one, see what it tastes like. Oh! Oh my, that's just like eating pure salt. Anyway, I'm going to go with it and carry on with the recipe. Okay, so guys, I've got the bacon laid out there, and as you'll see, I've laid the anchovy across there. There's only 4 left there. As I can safely say, I can still taste it actually. The rest have gone in the bin. Not really my cup of tea, that. What we're going to do now is basically get our lemon and lime zest, a little bit of that. Just sprinkle it on there. You can do it quite generously, I guess, on each of the bacon bits. Alright, so that's looking good. Now grab your garlic Pac-Man, place that in there. Cool. And then you would normally get a sage leaf now, but as I've got packet sage, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sage, probably about half a teaspoon amount on each one, like that. And now we need to just do the tricky bit, which is folding it over and getting it in the potatoes. Okay guys, you might be able to see that I've already done one there. I've also preheated my oven to gas mark 6. Just want to show you what I did. Basically, folded the bacon in half, like a parcel. Hopefully you can see that. And then just grabbed one end and just started to roll it, making sure everything was kept in there. Okay, so that is basically it, all in there. So do that to all 4 of them. Okay, there we go then guys, so they are all ready. All we're going to do now is grab a potato and stuff it in one of the ends. So what I'm going to try and do is like a twisty motion just to get it all in, and hopefully it might pop out the other end or it'll just nestle in, and then we can cork it at the top end and the bottom end with our plugs. Ahoy there me hearties! Okay, so potato with a hole in it. Gonna get one of these, stuff it in there. Push it in as much as you can, and then just start to twist. Yeah, did get there in the end, there we go. So what I'm gonna do now is get my plug and just cork that end. And obviously I'm gonna push it out the other end. So grab the other end and push that in as well. There we go. A corked potato, that is stuffed. That is now gonna go on my baking tray. Gonna cover it in salt. Do that to the other 4. I'm gonna whack it into our oven that we've just preheated gas mark 6 for about an hour. Woo! Okay guys, to make the dip, all I'm going to do is, well, I've halved my limes already, as you'll see. Halved the lemon, I'm going to get the juice from both of them. Got my chives ready, and that is 200 grams of sour cream there. I'm going to use about 100 grams of that, so half of that tub. And the rest I'll probably just throw out into my garden or something like that. It might be good fertiliser. So I've got a little bowl there. Let's get cracking. Okay guys, so I've put 100 grams of the sour cream into the bowl there. You can probably just see the silhouette in the pink bowl there. Got my lemons, just going to squeeze that in there. That's that one there. And the other one. Might get a few pips in it, but don't worry about that, you know, you can always fish them out. Move on to the limes. Squeeze that in as well. Limes are a little bit tougher actually, they're kind of like, they're the more butch out of the two, so you really need to get your arm, nice strong arm on that one. Same with the lime, same with the other half of the lime. So do that. That's cool. And then just grab your chives. Chuck in a good handful, maybe like a teaspoon and a half. And just give it a stir around. Okay then guys, so our dip is in the fridge, just chilling out, no pun intended. It's got nothing to do, so it's best place for it. It's just going to keep it nice and cool while the potatoes are cooking. In the meantime, the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle was the chicken breasts. What I've done was literally kept them on the same plate I had them on and just covered them in the seasoning. So nothing else to add to that, just sprinkled it over. And there's my evidence there on my hands, just rubbed it straight in. So some people put olive oil on there or honey just to make it stick better, but if you just want to plonk it straight on like that, does it perfectly easy. We've seen it before, so that is it, job done. Right here then guys, I have just checked the oven, it's smelling good in there, they're looking nice and brown, so we've got a little bit of time left. Let's get the chicken on the griddle pan. Okay, so literally just picking it up like that, straight on there. As easy as that. That's going to cook for about 5 minutes that side, flip it over, and then we'll get it all out and it will come together. Woo! Right here, 5 minutes has passed. Let's turn it over. Nice. Just like we did these last time, got some real good colour on it, all the lines along it. So another 5 minutes that side and we can get it all out. Time to eat, baby. Okay then guys, so my chicken's done. Let's get the rest out. Okay guys, there we go, they are all out of the oven and the corks have stayed in them. They are good and crispy as well. Very, very hot, so let's get them on the plate with the chicken and the sauce. Ooh. Okay then guys, I couldn't wait any longer. I opened it up and had to have a little taste of that. So I've got a whole one there and one that I've opened. There's my chicken and the sauce, and I've had a taste of that and that's unbelievable. It's really, really strange sensation of taste with all the sort of the saltiness and then the zest, and then you get the sour cream kicking in with the chives as well, and then the char grilled sort of chicken effect as well. It's just a combination of wicked flavours. So you got to give that one a try, guys. If I can do that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you next time. Bye.